Good day, Terrarians. Purple here, bringing you episode 14 of my Terraria 1.3 Expert Let's Play. Starting this episode just slightly early. I'm still in the midst of farming out the underground ice biome. As you can see, I've been working my way through. I'm looking for a particular item out of one of the ice chests, and while I've still got a lot of ground to cover, but I haven't found one yet. What I have done is gotten myself up to 400 hit points, and I have a relative plethora of extra life crystals now. Those are going to be very useful. As you can see, they are a material. I can use them to make another buff item that'll give me a further regen boost when I place them around my boss arenas. So that's going to be very, very useful to me. The really cool thing that I wanted to share with you that I just got my hands on, I just turned in a fishing quest and got the most powerful fishing rod in the game. The golden fishing rod at 50% fishing power. This is the best. And with this and my master bait, I'm at 100%. I don't even need the angler gear or the earring or, any of that. The only reason I use it is so that I can have a good overlap, so I don't care what time of day it is or anything like that. So, I'm gonna head back. By the way, I have found that the mining potions, the mining speed increase, has been extremely useful for going through the underground ice caverns to work on finding the goodies I'm looking for. Nothing particularly exciting has happened down there yet. I found a couple of things that I've brought home, mostly more of the, what do you call them? Ruthless ice blades and ice boomerangs that I've sold off. I did find a pair of water walking boots in one of the chests. These are pretty cool because they're going to be useful. They're going to be useful to upgrade into something that's going to help me a lot when I want to deal with the underworld. But we'll get to that later. For now, I'm going to head back down into the bowels of the ice caves and see if I can find the item that I am looking for. By the way, the yo-yo, it's working out great. Totally fun, totally worth it. Anyone that hasn't played with the yo-yos yet as a melee fighter should try them out. They're great. Really enjoying them. Oh, I can't sell the flesh catcher for money? Fine. You know what? We will keep it for now, and we're going to put it on the wall later, because it's gotten us through a lot of fishing. We've done over 25 fishing quests already. So, yeah, good times. Alrighty, sell that. Stow you in the miscellaneous chest. As you can see, I'm gathering lots of chests. Oh yeah, I also found some ice machines, which I'll be able to use to turn ice blocks into various winter-themed furniture and such. I can make an ice bed, I guess. Why not? So yeah, I think that's everything I have for you at the moment. I'm gonna get back to farming and grinding. As usual, I am live recording this on twitch.tv/purplementat. All of the grindy bits are happening there, and if you would like to join me sometime, just come follow me on Twitter, and you'll be able to get a notification when I go live. Once I get back, we'll tackle some of the jungle. See you soon. Finally! Hours later. Bat, go away, Bat. You're ruining my take. Hours later, I finally get the friggin' ice skates. Now all I need is 2 other accessories so I can actually make the base item that I need to be able to put together with the ice skates to make the cool thing that I want. Yep. Who says this game doesn't have a grind to it? Anyway, the grind is fun, and I don't mind it at all. Like, figuring out the most efficient way to get through all of that was a good time for me. Alright, I'm gonna gear up, I'm gonna go over towards the jungle, I'm gonna see if I can find a way to set myself up a safer spot around there, and, yeah. Then I'm going to, get going into some of the underground jungle, and we're gonna see if we can find some cool stuff there. See you soon. Alright, folks, I'm over at the jungle, starting to make preparations to keep this area safe. 2 things that I'm working on. One, with my mining potions and my, what is this thing called? The reaver shark. I'm digging myself a 3-wide trench around the entirety of, well, basically to the side of this crimson, so that when I do activate hard mode, the crimson does not spread through the jungle. And I'm going to be destroying this as well and replacing it with probably gray brick or something else thematically appropriate to the area. 2, I managed to find a radar in the chest that's just above, so that's going to allow me to craft another one of the cool items that goes along with the tally counter and the rare creature rare life form, the life form analyzer, that's what it's called. And then I'll have number of times I've killed a certain creature, how many enemies are nearby, and whether any of them are rare on my screen at all times, to go along with all of the other info that I'm getting. The only thing that I'm missing after that is the stuff that comes out of the fishing quests. So, good times. I'm going to be digging this for a while. It's got to go all the way down past the crimson, and I believe the crimson can go quite deep. So I might end up going all the way to hell. However, oh, you know what? I'm not even using my good thing yet. Quick stack. Awesome. I don't need the extra stone, so we'll not hang on to that. Where'd my mining potions? 8 minutes apiece of 25% increased mining speed. Yeah, I will probably get through with this particular hole quite sooner than that. And on our way down, we'll keep our eye out for honey and the bee, as well as hopefully get our hands on maybe some stingers or some vines. It's going to be a good time. Woo. We are now in the underground jungle, and things get more dangerous. Ooh, speaking of stingers, I don't know if I'm super lucky or if they made those more reliable dropping. So I've gotten stingers from 2 of the 3 that I've hit already, so nice. Happy about that. I also brought along a pile of the... Where's the button? There it is. Purification powder, just in case I found any corruption off to the right of where I'm digging, but at this point I'm pretty sure the jungle is going to go most of the way down to the underworld. So I'm going to head back up a bit. This is one point where those rocket boots would have been useful. And we're going to put the purification powder with its friends in here. We'll keep just 1 stack of it on hand. Get rid of the crimtane blocks and anything else that I want to keep, like the stingers, and I don't care about rope. Rope can die. I'm at the point in the game where I have an overabundance of many, many things, so a lot of stuff is just getting trashed. Because I don't need it. So why hang on to it? Yeah, alright. That'll do. Back into the mine. Whee! I like being immune to fall damage. Dropping very long distances is one of my singular joys in gaming, because I am terrified of heights in real life, so it makes for a fun time for me. So, all I'm doing here is I'm keeping an eye on that, the rare item finder. It says gold detected nearby. Ooh, life crystal detected nearby. Fantastic. I showed you how this works when I was doing the ice caverns in the last episode. When I find something good, I pull out my stack of spelunker potions, and I start using that as well. And now I'll probably just end up keeping them active, because honestly, spelunker potions are cheap. They just require a little bit of gold ore, and I'm going to be finding tons of gold ore as time goes on. And what is that glowy thing in the lower right? It's probably just some weird creature in the water. Jellyfish or something. That's the one downside of this plan, is there's a lot of water in the jungle. So I will frequently need to stop and vent water out of my tunnel. But that's why I'm going to be going down quite far. I'm already 376 down, and I'm going to be going for a couple of that. I'm going to be going down for at least 1,500. I don't know if I'll cut across and try to segregate that area of crimson entirely, or if I'll just make a elevator, you know, a hole all the way to the underworld out of this, and not worry about it. Because I do want some crimson in my hard mode world. I just don't want everything to be crimson in my hard mode world. And I definitely don't want my jungle to turn into crimson in my hard mode world. From what I understand, in the hard mode underground jungle, you end up with more good stuff. Wow, and I'm talking to you and not paying attention to my screen. I almost mined right by that life crystal, There's another life crystal nearby. Right there. Wow, they've gotten so much easier to find with this, with the Spelunker Potion and the radar that can detect it a little bit further away than the Spelunker Potion. That's awesome. And look, there's a chest up there. Let's go get it. Yeah. So this is pretty much what I'm doing to prepare to move into hard mode. Come on, chest. Give me something good. Cloud in a bottle. Not the worst thing in the world, but I already have one, so I'm not gonna grab it. I will take the money, though. And maybe the healing potions? Nope. Restock. Thank you. Then we'll leave the torches, and the bombs, and the door, and the rope. I don't care about any of you. Amethyst I'll keep. Blink root I have in overabundance back home. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Back to the mine. Back to the mine. Oh. Oi. I like being a little OP for this area. It's pretty fun. And what I'm really looking forward to, actually, is getting into the underworld and getting the armor that you can make in the underworld, and then using that with the yo-yo that I have. Oh, that's going to be a good time. I got to find out where that yo-yo accessory comes from. I think it's a hard mode thing, though. All of the cool stuff is a hard mode thing. Really, what I need to do is hurry up and get to hard mode, but I'm going to finish up with the jungle first. Ow. Could you stop that, Sluggy? That'd be cool. Thanks. Jerk. Woo, Moonglow. Yay, free Moonglow. I think we're doing pretty good on that, but I don't have such an overabundance that I'm throwing that stuff away yet. Alright. More digging! I'm gonna have to title this episode The Diggination or something. Gold detected nearby. I'm really hoping to find a chest detected nearby while I'm near the underground jungle, because that might be a jungle shrine chest, and that would make me happy. That would make me... Oh, speaking of a jungle shrine chest, there one is. Awesome. And we're gonna dig over here and let some of this water out. We're gonna kill these hornets while we're at it. Dead hornets. Where did the granite elemental come from? Guess there's a granite biome near here somewhere. Oh, look, there's gems over there. Meh. We'll get them another time. Actually, we probably never will, but honestly, at this point, gems are cool from a cosmetic standpoint, and not much else. They don't do a whole lot for me anymore. Which is sad. I like the gems, but I didn't find any diamonds when I wanted them, and I didn't find any rubies when I needed them to be able to summon the King Slime. At this point, I have all of the King Slime items that I care for, so there's no real need to summon him anymore. Kind of makes things less fun. Die. Ooh, is that a man-eater? That's a man-eater. Give me vines, please. I want your vines, please. Vine! Yay. Another one of the rare drop items of the jungle, which is used in a number of crafting recipes. Used to be one of the first things I would try to do was assemble an underground jungle farm. Hey! Anklet of the Wind, get. Fantastic. That's just great. Also, a living mahogany wand. Consumes rich mahogany to place living rich mahogany. A rich mahogany leaf wand to consume rich mahogany and place rich mahogany leaves. Healing potion, glow stick, torch. Meh. No one cares about those. Or at least I don't. We'll take the wands, though. And hardened sand block, you can go away. So can the little bit of sand that I've picked up. There. That'll do nicely. Ooh, you know what? I need to mine this chest. I need that to not exist anymore, or it's going to cause trouble for me with the detector. There. Ivy chest, it's called, apparently. I'm used to thinking of them specifically as the jungle shrine chests. Well, I guess they have a special name now. We'll put the anklet in there. That extra... That's going to be great, because it's going to make... as I understand it, the best movement boots in the game for me. And in my opinion, your accessories, at least in pre-hard mode, you might as well spend them on getting really good movement abilities. I feel. I don't think I'm going to need the platforms down here. The radar, I definitely want to make sure I don't lose. Granite's worth saving just because it's rare, and I definitely want to get the vines and the stingers in here. There. And that's a full inventory. Excellent. Alright, and we continue downward. Having fun yet, folks? This is how I play Terraria. It is slow, but for me, it's a good time. And I think that that was the big disconnect between me and a commenter that was telling me that I wouldn't have a lot of grind time on Terraria, is I like to do things in a more methodical way than most people that play this game. Like, I'm using full buff potions, every single one that's available to me, to fight bosses already. Because why wouldn't I, you know? Get rid of some water over here. There. My little baby penguin following me around, found him in an ice chest. Alright, well, not a whole lot more excitement going on until I find more chests, so I'm gonna keep digging, and once I find something cool, do my usual, cut back in and show it off. Back soon, folks. Alright, we're down to about 1200 down, and I remembered what the glowy thing that I showed you earlier, that wasn't just nothing. Allow me to demonstrate. Oh, well, I just accidentally killed it trying to kill that man-eater. Anyway, it's jungle spores, and they're another one of the very important items that you can get in the jungle. What are you? Hang on, there's a glowy thing over there that I haven't seen on my screen before. There's also a chest detected nearby, but... come with me, and let's find out what this is over here. Ooh, mahogany. Oh, it must have just been effectively a pot or whatever. There's the chest. Excellent. I have never encountered rich mahogany before. This is something that must be new to 1.2. That's a lot of water. Let's not go through the water. And there's a mahogany chest. Hermes boots, don't care. Thorn potions do care because I cannot naturally get them in this world. I would have to go to another world to be able to get them. And it's an ivy chest, right, not a mahogany chest. I do, however, have a mahogany chest. It doesn't get boring, I mean, that doesn't get old. Alright, yeah, just inventory management and collecting the ivy chest, and, alright, just wanted to show you the jungle spores. Look for those, glowy things. Let me see if I can find one again. I think there was one back near the, elevator in training. Go, yo-yo! I like the yo-yos. The yo-yos are fun. Yeah, there's one over there. Look for that sort of glowy thing on your screen. The night owl potions will help you find them a lot easier, as without it, you get much less of a glow out of it. With it, it penetrates a couple blocks further. So, very much worth having some extra potions to help you on your way. But I think that's true of all things. More digging! Alright fans, you may have remembered from a while back when I was doing the elevator that I promised to show you an alternate method of dealing with lava in your way. Well, I have lava in my way, so let me show you that alternate method. Basically, dump water on top of lava, get obsidian, mine the obsidian, and the water will create a steady trench straight through the lava for you without you needing to do anything else. In this case, there's only a little bit of lava here, but I'm likely to need this water with me as I go down further. So, just make sure that you keep a little bit handy, and there you go. Simple as that. And later on, if I need to come back and get more, well, there's a little pool waiting right there. And every time you mine, when you've got liquid in the mine with you... Oh, chest detected nearby. Yep, it's right down below. Excellent. I don't know what just got killed, but... Ooh, violet husk. Wanted to get that. I like the new look of obsidian, by the way. It's fancier than it used to be. Wormhole potion. Staff of regrowth. Yes! This can create grass and moss on dirt and stone, as it says, but the really great thing is that it gives you more alchemy plants when you gather, and it will automatically harvest any full-grown alchemy plants that you swing it at. So it's pretty much the perfect thing. Living Mahogany Wand and Rich Mahogany Leaf Wand I already have. Suspicious Eye, I've killed you too much. So yeah, that is a really good find, and I'm glad I got to share that with you. What? Tim? Awesome! Tim is a rare creature, and very much worth killing because you can get his wizard hat. I want to make sure that I kill him in a place where... Oh, perfect! There we go. There are some who call him Tim. Alright, that's awesome. And wizard hat. 15% increased magic damage, plus it's a frickin' pointy wizard hat. What more do you need? That's totally cool. Very happy that I found that. Right, stone. I have too much stone already. I'll put the wizard hat away for safekeeping for now. And I'm gonna continue my way down and finish off this mine shaft. That was pretty awesome. Alright, see you soon. More elevator techniques to share. If you have your your tiger climbing gear, you can hold onto the wall and slowly slide down, which is very nice for building a nice line of safety with some dirt or some stone that you have when you're dealing with a very large gap like this. And geez, I am getting wrecked here. These jungle bats are not friendly on this difficulty. Well, then again, nothing's friendly on this difficulty. Yeah, use whatever solid block you have and dig your way down, or pillar your way down slowly. It helps if you have a builder's potion or something similar nearby, but it's certainly not required. The extra range is just useful. And make sure you use your potions pretty much on cooldown. Can also help if you keep your dirt blocks, or whatever your solid block of choice is, a little bit closer to your weapon than I am. And the only reason I haven't cut out yet is because there's another really good chance to show you that lava technique. Actually, a much better opportunity than I had before. Because as you can see, we've got a nice pool of lava here with a thin film of water on the top. Well, that thin film of water is going to be enough to clear out most of the lava and let us make a hole straight through it. Now, the worst part is, I know that I'm going to need to extend this little pillar later if I want a nice safe hole all the way down through, because I need this to be 3 wide to fully protect against the corruption, the crimson in hard mode, and this is only 2 wide. Alright, so we dig down, and obsidian appears. Now the problem is, the creating obsidian does use up some of the water. Ow. So you're going to need to go get more, most likely. But that's why we left ourselves plenty up top, isn't it? Alright, so yeah, just wanted to share that with you and show you how it makes that nice, even hole right through the obsidian. Alright, I'll be back soon. Alright, folks, things have been going very well for the Save the Underground Jungle project. We have a 6 wide now elevator that goes all the way down, and I decided that while I was at it, I might as well not just stop at Save the Jungle, and should instead just go ahead and do a full-on Crimson Quarantine. So I have dug for myself a 3-wide tunnel that goes all the way across underneath the Crimson, as well as another 6-wide shaft on the other side. All of this was made possible with the Reaver Shark and mining potions. Mining potions are fantastic. That 25% mining speed boost makes projects like this much, much nicer. You could do the same thing with lots and lots of explosives, but I decided that I was having a good time just whacking away with my shark, and things come out a little smoother and cleaner that way. I found quite a few fantastic items, lots of extra life crystals. Just, I'm not going to have a problem supplying plenty of heart lamps for whatever arena I want to build. And now I have this particular section of Crimson fully contained. This will help a lot come hard mode because there'll be one less section that can escape. However, there's still going to be a lot more containing and cleansing to happen once hard mode proper hits. Also, I am begun working on the Crimson on the other side of the jungle, because I don't know if the jungle spawned inside of a Crimson or if there are 2 Crimson biomes surrounding and partially infiltrating the jungle. Either way, it's a bit of a mess. So I have begun over... I gotta do something about this particular transition. The bunny doesn't handle it well. That, or I just need to get a better way of locomoting than a bunny. Right here, I just have the very first bit of this shaft. I realized as I was going down that this shaft was going to intersect with new content, and I wanted you folks to be a part of that. And, whoop, you'll see what... Hey, look at that. I missed a chest. Well, I don't think I missed the chest. I think I just left part of it behind, but I did miss that corrupt statue. That's awesome. Take this stuff, get rid of you. There. Now the chest detector, which is what I've come to think of my, oh, what's the thing there? The mettle detector. It's really a chest and life crystal detector for me. See, life crystal nearby. I could go find that. I'm not going to right now, because much more important, I wanted to show you this. Look at this. I have accidentally dug into a beehive. Also, I am poisoned. We'll have to do something about that. And you'll note that right down here, like, there's a full-on set of... Ooh! Look at that. Wild Beazor. That is fairly rare. Immunity to poison. And very, very useful. Oh, look at that. There's a bunch of honey blocks there. There's just a lot of good stuff here that's going to be very helpful. The Beazor is another one of the pieces of the super good ultra endgame etc. I've been talking about. And you might notice that right there, as far as I'm aware, that's like the queen bee boss spawn item. If I break that, then there's a boss to fight. Also, there's honey right here. Honey provides a life regen when you're standing in it, and you can bottle it up to heal 80 hit points at a time, or you can fish in it to get honey fin that gets you 120 hit points. Right here, fishing in this honey, best healing potion in the game. So, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a bucket of honey back home with me so that I can create myself an infinite honey pool to fish in anytime I want to, back where I can more easily access it. Now, also back home, we've got a lot of other cool things going on. For one, we've got a ton of stingers, spores, and vines that we can craft some items with. And that's cool. We're not going to get into that at the moment. There's actually much more important things to happen for the end of this particular episode. Where is my vendor? Doesn't matter which one. Just let me sell some things off, because I don't need throwing knives, and I don't need a tin chandelier. I don't care about the... Actually, yeah, I don't care about the pink dye item, or glow sticks, or a shackle, or mushrooms, or this cloud in a bottle, because I already have a cloud in a balloon. So, the Fisherman's Pocket Guide is my most recent find from Bobby the Fisherman. And when combined with the weather radio and the sextant, will allow us to create another information gathering item. However, this is a special case because we're going to be able to take this even further. That's right, we have gathered enough of the information gathering super combination accessories to combine all of them. Also, During all of the fishing I've done, I've been finding plenty of wooden crates, and I've been opening them all until I found the aglet. Tiny little 5% movement speed increase, but the important point is it can be combined with the quick specter boots. So, let's do some speed tests, just to remember where we're at. The quick specter boots, at maximum speed, get us up to 30 miles per hour horizontal. Also, I leave a really cool particle effect at the moment because they are dyed, they're in a slot. Actually, they're not dyed anything. I guess that's just the particle effect that they leave. Interesting. Or maybe it's because of the glowing mushroom dye in everything else. Who knows? So if I take these over to the crafting station, we need to unequip the quick specter boots. I will be able to make the lightning boots out of the specter boots, the anklet of the wind, and the aglet. Bam! Lightning boots. Allows flight, wearer can run incredibly fast. We'll be reforging that to something for a little bit better. Also, we'll be able to make the fish finder out of the pocket guide, weather radio, and sextant. Wabam. Which will then allow us to create the PDA, displays everything, consumes the GPS, the fish finder, the goblin tech, and the REK3000. And then, when combined with our ice mirror, the PDA turns into the cell phone, which displays everything and allows you to return home at will. That's right, we just freed up a ton of inventory space by combining everything, all of this information, and my phone home into one item. That is awesome. And these lightning boots allow us to run along at 34 miles per hour. That's pretty good. Also, we get accelerated to top speed fairly quickly. Not as fast as possible, but you honestly don't need to when you can just dash with your shield and be at near top speed already. Yeah, pretty awesome in my opinion. Now, we can go one step further. The lightning boots, combined with those ice skates that we spent so much time looking for, get us the frost spark boots. Allows flight, super fast running, and extra mobility on ice, as well as a 7% movement speed increase. And I think that these are the top end. Yep, these are equipable. They're that special glowy yellow golden rarity, and they are not in a material. And they allow movement at the same speed, but you ramp up your speed a lot faster when you're not making use of the dash function. So these are going to be very useful and are likely going to stay in my accessory slots for a long time to come. Next time, we're going to be tackling that bee boss, and in between episodes, I'm going to do some terraforming over there to make myself a bit of room to do so. I'm also going to try to set up some space up top for some liquid-based projects using water, lava, honey, and a couple of other cool things that we have access to now. That's going to be all the time we have for today, though, folks. Thanks very much for joining me. Hope you have enjoyed this episode. If so, please leave a thumbs up, tell me what you liked. If not, please leave that thumbs down and tell me what I can do better. If you don't leave feedback, I don't know what to change. And either way, if you would like to see more videos from me in the future, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.